Headlines for this week include UWL's Turkey Trot, a noteworthy student research project, and registration is right around the corner. Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next.
Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Mason Polk.
And I'm Andrews. Next school year, UWL will officially be saying goodbye to D2L and hello to the university's new learning management system, Canvas. This program was piloted last year in select courses around campus and received mostly positive feedback from students and instructors who applauded its increased ease of use and functionality. Campus IT staff say that their goal is to make the switch from D2L by fall semester of next year, and every course will definitely be moved to Canvas by spring of 2019. Students got a chance to learn more about the switch during a session at Murphy Library this past Monday. More resources will be available as the switch to Canvas gets closer. If you have any specific questions, you can contact the Eagle Help Desk by emailing helpdesk@uwlax.edu or by visiting the desk in room 103 of the Wing Technology Center.
UW La Crosse has successfully met the criteria to achieve the University of Wisconsin Veterans Education Transition to Success certification. The campus was recognized at the UW System Board of Regents meeting Thursday, November 9th in Madison. The UW System is a national leader in offering exceptional higher education services to student veterans. The certification is important because it demonstrates UWL's dedication to veterans, says Kevin LeCue, the university's Veteran Education Benefits Coordinator. It's not only they're attending here, but they're also staying the course with a variety of supporting and graduating, explains LeCue. Services that UWL offer to veterans include a full-service Veterans Lounge in the Student Union, the Veterans Advisory Committee, and the Student Veterans Association. UW Vet certification specifically recognizes commitment to ensuring student veterans have the best possible educational experience. The certification is an important distinction that student veterans and others may consider while choosing university. UWL currently enrolls 172 veterans.
Many students in the UW system are buzzing about a current proposal to restructure the layout of University of Wisconsin campuses. Under the proposal, some two-year UW colleges will be integrated into four-year UW universities with a goal of better using resources and addressing demographic challenges to enrollment. Currently, there are no plans to combine UW La Crosse with any other institutions. However, UW Eau Claire, Stevens Point, Green Bay, Oshkosh, Madison, Milwaukee, and Whitewater will all be impacted by the change. In an email sent to UW students last week, it was confirmed that the proposal has been approved and is moving into the implementation stage. The email assured that students will still be able to transfer to any UW system, just as they are now. This change will become effective on July 1st of next year. This week, we sent a WMCM crew to check out Cultural Coffee Hour. Let's see how it went.
This past Tuesday, we went to the Hall of Nations in Centennial Hall to check out the ongoing Cultural Coffee Hour. Once there, we met up with Paige Novice to learn about the small group conversations that were going on.
Cultural Coffee Hour is an opportunity for international students and study abroad alum to share their experiences in pertaining to the topic. So tonight's topic is gender roles. So we have students from Denmark, China, and South Korea, and they will talk about their culture in terms of gender roles.
If you are feeling left out, don't worry. There are many opportunities to attend future meetings.
We have Cultural Coffee Hour 5 times a semester. So we've had 2 in October, 2 in November, and then 1 was at the end of September. So then we'll have 5 throughout the next semester.
Not only will you get great conversations with your peers, you will also get coffee and delicious cookies from the refreshment table. If you would like more information on Cultural Coffee Hour,
information about Cultural Coffee Hour is on our website, the uwlax.edu/IEE for International Education and Engagement. There's a Get Involved tab on our website, and you can click on that, and then it shows all the different things that you can get involved in with IE, and one of them is Cultural Coffee Hour.
For Nate Weggehout and Ethan Jude, I'm Aaron Morse. Back to you guys in the studio.
Now here's Jason Cashman to tell about the biggest things on campus this week.
Thanks, Mason. Spring registration started this Monday for UWL students. Registration is up there with some of the most stressful times of the school year for students. Most lowerclassmen have the hopes of getting the perfect schedule crushed as being last to register makes it impossible to get into every class you want. Upperclassmen also feel the pressure of registration by not being able to get into classes to graduate the following spring or December. Now, onto another fall event that people love. If you aren't doing anything this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., the Rec Center is hosting its annual Turkey Trot Run or Walk. The event includes a costume contest, a coloring contest, and junior gobbler races. Prizes are being given away for each top finisher in each category and age group, as well as to the top 5 people who finish closest to their predicted finish time. So grab some friends and go on a little walk or run this weekend and try to win some prizes. Speaking of prizes, everyone loves prizes because they're free, right? Well, how about a free movie this Friday night? The Student Union is having free showings of the movie Mother at 4:30 and 7 o'clock this Friday. So if you want to take a break from studying this Friday night, go catch this wonderful movie. Now, we are going to take a sneak peek preview of next week. Because of Thanksgiving break, be sure to remember that on Tuesday, you have Thursday classes, and on Wednesday, you actually have your Friday classes. We don't need people going to the wrong classes next week. Anyways, no matter what you're doing next week, whether it be going home or staying relaxed, enjoy your Thanksgiving break. Now back to you, Mason.
UWL students Michael Sesol and Joshua Barbara recently presented their research on a rare condition called synesthesia at Viterbo University's Seven Rivers Undergraduate Research Symposium. Affecting about 1% of the population, the condition causes a mixing of senses, like seeing blue when you hear a piano or tasting bacon when you see the letter J. The two worked with their psychology instructor to form experiments to test for this condition, and the project has inspired them both to continue to pursue this research into grad school and learn even more regarding this condition. The Cooley Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here are some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Hey there, I'm Sienna. I'm an energetic girl who needs a lot of exercise. I'd love to go for a run with you.
Hi, I'm Violet. I'm a sweet, gentle 11-year-old girl who's still young at heart. I only have 3 legs, but my heart is twice the normal size.
Well, hey there, I'm Lance. I'm one little guy who just loves exploring, but I'd really love to explore my new forever home.
Hello, I'm Mystic. I'm a little shy at first, but when I warm up, I love to play, and I'm looking for my forever owner.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. With Thanksgiving just 1 week away, La Crosse is gearing up for the 23rd annual UWL Turkey Trot. The race will be held this Saturday and offers a 5K route as well as a Junior Gobbler Dash or half-mile route. Awards will be given to some of the fastest finishers, but also to the 5 people who can most accurately predict their finishing time. If you register today, the cost is $30 with a t-shirt or $15 without. Tomorrow and on the day of the run, the cost is $35 or $20 without a shirt. The event also includes both a coloring contest as well as a costume contest and is a great family event for people of all ages. Registration is available at the Rec and online, so lace up your shoes and get trotting. A group of UWL students have been doing yoga on campus recently. We sent a WMCM crew to see what it was all about.
We did yoga on campus and found ourselves drifting away. Being a busy college student, sometimes it's hard to find time to relax, but this UWL student finds it all worth it.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Schneider. I'm a junior here at UWL studying economics and environmental science, and I also teach yoga. Yoga gives students and myself the opportunity to connect with your breath and your mind and your body. So it gives a time where you can disregard any stressors and just focus on yourself and clear your mind and create space for what inspires you. Hands to our heart center, beginning to flow on our opposite leg. Inhale.
All of this yoga talk shows us the importance of making time for it.
Well, I took the time today because I feel like yoga is a really great way to relax and unwind from the workday. We do it for 45 minutes over the noon hours, so you can break away from your desk for a minute, get up, stretch, and I really find that when I start the session, I feel kind of tense, and I'm thinking about a lot of stuff I got to do, and by the end of the session, I feel completely relaxed and like recharged and ready to go again.
For WMCM, this has been Ken, Cindy, and Madeline. Back to you in the studio.
Seems like a great way to reduce some stress. If you're looking for other ways to reduce stress and are in the mood for some music, there are some upcoming performances in the area for you to check out. On Friday, Jeff Erickson will be performing his faculty recital at 8 p.m. in that recital hall. On Saturday, there will be an orchestra concert starting at 2 p.m. at the Christ Church. And you can finish off the weekend with a wind ensemble concert Sunday, same place, same time. And at 3 p.m., Jonathan Borgia will be performing at Viterbo's Fine Arts Recital Hall. There are sure a lot of places to see some music this weekend. Each week, a WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, they ask students what their favorite Thanksgiving food is.
Welcome into this week's Campus Insight. We are in a festive mood asking UWL students what their favorite Thanksgiving food is. And what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
I would have to say my grandma's scalloped corn.
Scalloped corn, interesting.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is mashed potatoes.
Mine would be turkey. I'm going to have to go with pumpkin pie.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is probably pumpkin pie.
My favorite Thanksgiving food has to be mashed potatoes and gravy. My favorite Thanksgiving food would be dressing. For sure. Dressing and gravy.
My favorite Thanksgiving food is probably stuffing. Stuffing. My favorite Thanksgiving food is stuffing.
Well, it seems like a lot of people love their stuffing on Thanksgiving. Me, personally, more of an apple pie kind of guy. But anyway, this has been Alex Donacio and Corey Madsen for WMCM's Campus Insight. Back to the studio.
The WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now here's Cindy Kai with a review of the movie Room.
Room is a touching film based on Emma Durkheim's novel. This film was directed by Lynn Abrahamson in 2015. This controversial film tells a story about a woman who has been held captive and raped by a stranger man for 7 years, and her 5-year-old son Jack, who has born in captivity. The boy successfully escapes with his mother's help. After Jack escaped, he saved his mother's life since by involving the police. After they came back to their home, the mother faced a lot of psychological problems, and she could not adapt to the social life anymore. However, after a long time struggling, she finally woke out of her terrible experiences. This amazing movie received 3 academic award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director. Now, let's look at the trailer.
One evening when the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the tracks came a hobo hiking, and he said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountain."
I guess they still can't hear us. Do you remember how Alice wasn't always in Wonderland?
She fell down, 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 deep in a hole.
Right, well, I wasn't always in Room. I'm like Alice. Now we've got a chance.
I'm scared.
I know. Truck. Wiggle out.
Wiggle out.
Jump. Run.
In the big rock candy mountain, there's a land that's clear and bright. I'm headed for a land that's
Thanks for saving our little girl.
beside the crystal fountain.
You're gonna love it.
What?
The world.
Room is a meaningful and appealing story that shows great mother love and how to step out from psychological trauma. The tiny living space that the mother and her son shared only has a small skylight that allows some nature to enter. The son never has a chance to know the world outside. What worse, they had to bear the mere strangers frequently in thoughts. Thanks to mother's great help, health, and good education. Her son is bright, energetic, healthy, positive, imaginative, and happy. Just like the movie said, love knows no boundaries. Being free is one thing, but feeling free is another. One of the best things about this movie is tells how this movie insults some insightful questions, such as, what is the best education for a child? Is this easy to shape a child's characteristics? What will happen after all your terribles disappear, but you still cannot step out from the terrible experiences? And what defines us as a people? These questions are definitely worth thinking about. Stay tuned with WMCM. Jordan June will be back with the weather report.
All right, so let's take a look at what your weather's going to be and how you should bundle up if you're going to go outside. It looks like tonight is going to be cloudy and 36 with 7-mile-an-hour winds. So if you're going to go look at the stars, don't. It's not going to happen. It looks like Friday, there's going to be some rain tomorrow, so definitely bring your umbrellas, your rain jackets. Maybe don't go outside because it's also going to be 41 degrees with some 16-mile-per-hour winds, so it's not looking to be a very great day to do anything tomorrow. On Saturday, it looks like we have some snow showers, so it's really not close to Christmas, but it is going to be nice to kind of see the snow falling down, get people into that Christmas spirit. So maybe go grab some hot chocolate with your friends, and you probably won't be able to make a snowman, but definitely get ready for it. It's going to be 38 degrees, so not freezing yet. And Sunday, it looks like, oh man, it is going to clear up on Sunday and be 37 and sunny with 9-mile-an-hour winds. So definitely go outside, get some sun. You're not going to be able to get a tan as it is a little too cold outside unless you are a snowman, but you probably are not. So that is this weekend's weather. And now here's Quinn Fitzsimons with this week's interview.
Thanks, Jordan. My name is Quinn Fitzsimons, and here today for interview, I'm with Brittany Tashner, the president of Tri Sigma sorority here at UWL. Thanks for coming out today to talk to us. I know your organization specifically is new to our campus. How long have you guys been on campus?
We just started last spring, so we're still figuring everything out.
Yeah? Yeah, what is the process of starting a sorority? I guess I never really think about that, because typically Greek organizations have some sort of history with the campus. What's the process of getting a charter and everything?
Yeah, so the way that we did it was we had a consultant come, and she came to help us figure out all the right steps that we had to do, and we had to be approved by the university and then also approved by our nationals.
Oh, okay. So how long did that take in total?
It took about the whole semester by the time we all went through pledging and everything. By the time we were initiated is when it finally became real.
Oh, cool. So what sort of events are you guys involved in on campus? Do you organize your own events, or do you help out charity work?
The one main event that we had in the past was we did a walk with the March of Dimes.
Mm-hmm.
So we helped raise money for those families that are suffering through losing their loved ones. And then we've also done other small events such as coffee dates or other socials like that.
Mm-hmm. What do you do within those socials? Is that exclusive to Tri Sigma, or do you have other people come?
We try to get as many people to come because we are new, so we want people to know who we are.
Yeah.
So we do try to invite as many people as possible.
Yeah. Do you use that for recruitment at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Can you tell me about sort of is there anything important that's upcoming on campus that you guys are organizing, or anything you want to talk about specifically more in depth?
Well, next semester we're putting on a Tri Sigma Night Live, which is similar to a Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
So people will be putting on different skits and trying to get first, second, and third.
Yeah, is that just going to be Tri Sigma, or are you going to have other organizations come in, do skits?
No, we're going to try and make it as universal as possible, trying to get as many people to join.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this for fundraising, or are you just doing this?
It's for fundraising, but it's also just another way to help us get out there and so people know who we are.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. And I know that Greek organizations are often involved in charities. A lot of them have a charity that sponsors them. I know you mentioned March of Dimes. Is that your charity that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every fraternity and sorority has like a philanthropy that they raise money for, and ours is March of Dimes. So every semester we try to do something to help raise money to help those people.
Yeah. Are there any other charities that you're involved with?
Not specifically, but we're trying to be more involved with charities around campus, such as like New Horizons, which is a women's shelter. But we're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. What other sororities are there on UWL campus?
There's 2 other sororities. There's Alpha Phi and Alpha Zeta Delta.
Alpha Zeta Delta. How big is your sorority, if you don't mind?
There's about 30 people in our sorority, but it's smaller than the other ones. But I think it's also just because we're new and we've only been through formal recruitment one time.
Yeah.
So, but it's
still 30. That's pretty
going pretty
big.
well.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going pretty well. Now, Greek life in general on the UWL campus doesn't sort of have this presence that we expect, from larger campuses. Greek life at UWL, do you see that becoming more prevalent in the future? Is it on the up, would you say?
Yeah, each year Greek life gets bigger and bigger, and I think that's just because people decide to keep joining and wanting to join an organization. So I think as the years goes on, it's going to be bigger and bigger, and hopefully will be something that people will recognize at UWL.
Yeah. What do you think is a part, what do you think being a part of a Greek organization can do to benefit someone? What do you get out of joining a Greek organization?
I know that I personally have gained a lot of confidence. I know that if I wouldn't have joined a sorority, I probably wouldn't be able to be up here talking about it.
Yeah, on television.
I mean, I'm a pretty outgoing person, but I don't like talking in front of people, and being in a sorority has pushed me to be outside of my box and to try new things. And I mean, that's kind of why you get involved in colleges, to try new things that might have not done in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what this has done for you personally. Are there any sort of challenges to being in a Greek organization? Anything that, you've struggled with personally?
I know when I talk to people about being in Tri Sigma, they're like, oh, do you guys have parties and drinking and stuff like that? And I think just trying to stray away from that and
there's
making
a social
it
stigma
more
to that.
social, and that we do other things that will benefit.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you see Greek life at UWL being at in 5 years?
I mean, hopefully bigger. That's the plan.
That's a plan.
That's everyone's plan.
All right.
So hopefully.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on today.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay tuned, because Austin Tackman's going to be back with the sports. But first, let's take a look at some perfect pets.
Hey there, I'm Sienna. I'm an energetic girl who needs a lot of exercise. I'd love to go for a run with you.
Hi, I'm Violet. I'm a sweet, gentle 11-year-old girl who's still young at heart. I only have 3 legs, but my heart is twice the normal size.
Well, hey there, I'm Lance. I'm one little guy who just loves exploring. But I'd really love to explore my new forever home.
Hello, I'm Mystic. I'm a little shy at first, but when I warm up, I love to play, and I'm looking for my forever owner.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. I'm Austin Tackman with this week's sports. On Friday, November 10th, the University of Wisconsin lacrosse men's basketball team fell 83-73 in an exhibition game at Division I UW-Milwaukee in Panther Arena. UWM recorded the game as a regular season contest to improve to 1-0 on the season. UWL shot 44% from the field, including 36% from three-point range and 62% at the free throw line. Ben Meinholz led UWL with 19 points and 8 rebounds while recording 5 assists. Talbish McRae finished with 14 points and a team-high 7 assists, while Brandon Manning totaled 12 points. Kent Dernbach, the head coach for the Eagles, said, "We showed some resiliency after they made a few runs, and we were able to come back and make a run of our own. Unfortunately, we did not play well defensively into halftime, and it's nearly impossible to win on the road, giving up 51.5. Dernbach went on to add that they had some really good individual performances, specifically on the defensive end from Talbish McRae and Brandon Manning. The game showed great promise for the Eagles, who began their regular season last night by traveling to Luther College, Iowa, and taking on the Norse. The Eagles never trailed in the game, using their hot hands to shoot 52% from the field, including 44% from three-point range and 73% at the free throw line. The Eagles out-rebounded the Norse 47-20, including 21-5 on the offensive end. UWL's 21 offensive rebounds are the most since totaling 22 in an 88-54 victory at Northland College on January 3, 2006. The Eagles will now test their undefeated record against Central College, Iowa this Saturday at 3 p.m. The lacrosse women's basketball team also got their shot at a Division I school in Iowa State University last Sunday at Hilton Coliseum, but ended up falling short, losing 93-50 against the Cyclones. Iowa State never trailed in the game, scoring the first 6 points. UWL cut the lead to 10-5 with 6:02 left in the first quarter on Danny Craig's three-pointer. The Eagles trailed 14-10 with 4:17 remaining on an Elise DeNoyer layup, but the Cyclones used a 12-2 run to end the quarter for a 26-12 lead. Iowa State led 47-26 at halftime. UWL cut the deficit to 51-31 with 6:54 left in the third, but the quarter ended with Iowa State still leading 71-37. The Cyclones outscored the Eagles 22-13 in the final quarter of the game. UWL shot 35% from the field, including 47% from three-point range and 44% from the free throw line. DeNoyer led the Eagles with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. She tied for the team league with Danny Craig with 2 steals, and Anna Craver totaled 10 points while Craig finished with 9. Second-year coach Karen Middleton thanked Iowa State for hosting and followed the game added, "We competed and played with great effort. We are very proud of our post players and how they battled against a very long front line." UWL will get their chance at redemption against St. Mary's University this Friday at 6 p.m. at the College of St. Benedict tournament in St. Joseph, Minnesota. And lastly, rounding out our sports today, we have our UW lacrosse football team. The team started 5-0, tearing apart teams like Stevens Point and Eau Claire, but eventually dropped 2 in a row against Whitewater and Oshkosh to slip to 5-2. The Eagles bounced back to win their next 3 games to improve and end their season at 8-2. This was the Eagles' best season since 2006, but still somehow found themselves to be on the outside looking in at the playoff picture. The team waited patiently last Sunday in the Bluffs room on campus to hear their name called into the playoffs, which to their dismay never happened. I got the chance to speak with junior linebacker Zach Cito, who said Coach Mike Schmidt told the boys that he was absolutely thrilled about how their season went and could not be prouder of the team. He also added that unfortunately nothing is guaranteed in the WIAC, even with a superb record, and that's what makes this specific conference great. He ended by saying that he is thrilled to be able to be the coach of a wonderful program like lacrosse and is eager to get back and better next year. And that's all for this week's sports.
All right, well, it sounds like we have some great sports events going on. And I know we always like to talk about weekend plans at the end of week in review. So we have a really awesome event coming up this weekend. Our annual Cooley Region Humane Society Telethon is on Saturday. It's from 7 to 9. You guys can watch it. It's on KQEG if you're in La Crosse. You can stream it live from anywhere in the world. So it's an awesome cause, and I'll be there. Are you guys going to watch?
I think I'm going to be watching that, yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
I'm definitely going to be watching. I mean, I love pets, and I love the fact that we're going to be able to go out and see everything extraordinary that's happening. So I'm definitely excited.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great event. We will see you in 2 weeks after Thanksgiving for our last few shows on WMCM. Thanks for watching.
All-star.